What's up, everybody? Laguna Gabe here. And I know we've been through a really rough spot. Texas. Bad winter storm. Not prepared. Lots of people died. Lots of people had their homes damaged. Lost money. Lost groceries. And we haven't even gotten the bill for it yet. It's pretty bad. But that's not enough. We had COVID to deal with. People getting sick, people dying. And in my life, my father passed away in December. And my dog got sick and died a few weeks after. So altogether, my father's memorial service, cremation, and burial cost me about $8,000, and my dog was another $2,000. That was about $10,000 within 4 weeks' time. It's a very short time, and it's very hard to find something to be optimistic about. But on the other hand, we're healthy. Those of us that are here, we're healthy. We made it. We're alive. In my personal life, I love this little home I live in. It's a few years away from being paid off, like less than 4. I'm building a beautiful home less than 2 blocks from the water down the street. And I got a condo in Florida. Life is good. I'm standing next to a brand new 2020 Mako boat here in my garage. How can I complain? How can I piss and moan? Keep living my salt life. Everything's great, Which brings me to the point of this. I know you guys are struggling right now. I want to give you something to be optimistic about. There's 2 kinds of people in the world. There's those that have and those that don't. And this was very specifically laid out by Jesus. He said, to those that have, more will be given. To those that don't, more will be taken away. Sounds like the rich get richer and the poor stay the same, but it's not. It's actually not. Let's start with the bad one. Let's start with those that don't. Everybody knows one of them. Everybody knows somebody who is pissing and moaning all the time and said they wouldn't have any luck if it wasn't for bad luck. Everything goes wrong. Whatever's law, Murphy's Law, right? We all know one of those. We all know one of those guys. And think about it. They don't have. Because they're not acknowledging it. They're not seeing it. And next week, they'll have the same mindset. And the next month, they'll have the same mindset. And the next year, they're going to have the same mindset. So, more will be taken away. Not by some dude in the sky, but from themselves. They'll take it away from themselves. Let's talk about the other one. To those that have, more will be given. I outlined 2 kinds of people when I started this little speech, right? At the beginning, I talked about everything that was wrong. And I transitioned to things that were right. Every day in the morning, I wake up and try to see the things that were right. And every day before I go to bed, I try to see the things that were right. And guess what? More is going to be given to me, because tomorrow when I wake up, I'm going to look around and see things that are great. And I'm going to acknowledge these things that are great. We got to take what we have and acknowledge it and give thanks and praise for that, which was Jesus' prescription. Always give thanks and praise. Always give thanks and praise. Thanks and praise. That's it. That's a prescription. When he had to feed 5,000 people, I don't know if you know the story, but there's a time after he talked to a big crowd, they were hungry, and he had to feed them. And somebody went and gathered a basket, small basket, had some fish, and some loaves of bread. It's about this big, who knows? What's the first thing he did? He held it up and gave thanks for it. He could have said, this crap ain't enough, you know? Make it enough. From Friday. He could have done that, but he didn't. He acknowledged what he had, moved on, you know? So you just have to say thanks all the time? No. Everything is usually better with a physical practice, right? So, say you got a car, you don't like that car. You think it's a piece of crap car, you're being this person, right? Go love on that car. Go clean that car. Go wipe it down. Go make it shiny. Maintain it to the best of your abilities. And then give thanks that you at least have a freaking car. Same thing with your home. If you don't like your home, your apartment, if you don't like your room, clean your room. Fix it up. Make it look nice. Start ironing your shirt. Start tucking it in. The cheap shirt that you got, whatever it is. Do that. And you'll start to see, you'll start to acknowledge better things in your life, opportunities. And guess what? Sorry. More will be given. And that's how you create the mindset of tapping into wealth and jumping tax brackets. Because it's not all hard work. Everybody promotes hard work. We need to work smart. Screw working hard. You need to work smart, okay? There's a formula for this, and all those get rich quick schemes that you're seeing on TikTok, crap like that, you're not gonna get there just by doing it. Your mindset needs to change first. Speaking from someone who grew up in the barrio, who grew up in poverty. The house was cold in the winter and hot in the summer, baby. There wasn't much meat to eat. It wasn't there, man. You have to have one mindset to live in survival mode, to live in the barrio, right? To live in the hood, to live in the ghetto, whatever it is. You need to have one certain mindset, a survival mindset. You might have to fight. You might have to get down. That's the different kind of, you might have to talk mess to people. It's a different kind of mindset. If you go to college, you can't carry that mindset with you. Or if you get a job, you can't carry that mindset with you. It's not going to take you that far. You're going to have to learn to say please and thank you. And I appreciate that. You have to learn your soft skills, which science shows us. Soft skills actually take you further in life than your talent does. It does. I could hire a smart guy who's a jerk, and then he'll get the job. But I'll end up probably firing him in a few weeks because he's a jerk. And I'll give it to someone that's less smart, but more nice. So they'll probably have a job much longer. You know what I'm saying? It needs to start from your consciousness first, not from the hard work, not from the get rich quick scheme first. It needs to start from in here, and you have to start seeing life a certain way first, and then the wealth will come. Then the things you go out and do will work. Then the business opportunities, the ventures, the investments will work. But you got to change to this first. Read this book. I wrote it. It is my Johnny Cash song. You ever seen the movie about Johnny Cash, Walk the Line? Where they ask Joaquin Phoenix, who's playing Johnny Cash, if he had one song to play, if he was lying dead in a ditch, if he had one message to get across to the world, what would it be? This is mine. I had one reason to write this book. One. To get the message out so that my job would be done. So that I would be happy at night. That what I really wanted to get off my chest got off my chest. Before you say, who the hell is Gabe? Who the hell is Laguna Gabe to tell me about life and philosophy, whatever the hell it is? Jesus also mentioned that a prophet is never accepted in his hometown. Think about that. Anyway, go get the book. There's more physical exercises and mental exercises you got to do to bust out of your tax bracket to get to the next one. Yo, when you don't need me, you're at a billionaire tax bracket, go find a new mentor. I ain't gonna be offended. But if I am a step on the way to where you want to go, by all means, go through me. Once you learn my level, move on to the next level. I'm not going to be offended. Not at all. To those that have, more will be given. To those that don't, more will be taken away. Start being a half person a day. Start reading Happiness Can Buy Money. It's instantly downloadable to your book for about $5 off of Amazon. Happiness Can Buy Money, How to Gain by Giving, Gabriel B. Ochoa. Stay blessed.